Guys, it's Captain C. Welcome back. It is great to be back for Cardinals 2018 season remake at Madden 19. My name is Captain C, and we are actually versing Chicago in Game 3. We are undefeated, 2-0. Hey. What? Skirt, skirt.
Hello again, everybody. It is the EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the
Chicago
Sun
Bears
State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today we've got a good NFC matchup.
Now their defense is good. We know that. So I'm interested on seeing how this goes.
Cardinals. On the return, this is Rashad Ross now.
Okay. There's a blanket on the pillow. All right, 30-yard line. Now this Chicago Bears defense we know is brutal.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
If they actually show the defense, which actually they might have actually done, I don't know if they're going to do that.
On 1st and
Shit.
10, Bradford.
Shit.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
Fuck.
Hicks.
That defense is so good.
He takes him down for a loss of 9.
That defense.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now Bradford on 2nd down. On the move to his left.
Get it down. Oh, no. This is the first time the defense is actually getting on our ass.
And the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Bradford dancing to his left. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back.
Wow.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he
wow,
needed
we got
to make
lucky,
a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
But also their offense can be kind of shit too.
Nothing available there for him.
Trubisky brings the Bears
Trubisky, my guy.
At their own 11.
Yeah, I just want to root for Chicago. What the?
And now movement
oh, that's not Chicago.
Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
We're gonna have to focus on the run game.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Can Trubisky handle the blitz? Let's see.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Fuck.
His man complete over the middle. It's Burton. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Oh my
He's going to get
God.
this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards.
What the fuck
There will
happened?
always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
If we lose to
big
Trubisky,
and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to
hey, come on, dude. We're at our house, bro.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
Holding offense.
Okay. What are we? 2nd and 23, 3rd and 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 7 yards. Decline for third.
Decline. For a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Right.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky.
Okay, I like it.
Over the middle by White. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah,
that's a win for our defense.
The closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes. So they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space.
Okay, let's go.
Having to take 3 there.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
I think Khalil Mack is on the right side, so might as well. There's that guy over there.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Get.
And the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On play action, Bradford. Buying time to his left. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his
right. That's perfect.
I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about
fumble!
And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line.
Sorry, Colin. Got to hold on to that ball, bud.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries. You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let go.
Oh, damn it.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they? Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. Oh! And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up
No. We are not going for a fucking field goal.
1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I didn't want to use timeout, but there's Matt Nagy.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They run. It's Johnson.
I just walked in. Let's go.
End zone, touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Dawson tacks
Sorry, Chicago.
Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak.
Chicago.
First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it,
Chicago Bears.
they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play.
Oh, my God.
This is taken in. It's complete.
We have ourselves a ball game.
Chicago.
Oh, my gosh.
Kevin White, 75 yards. And the Bears
Chicago was
are
really
in
bringing
for
it,
6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You get it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions.
They want a ball game? We'll bring them a ball game. Let's go, boys.
That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bring in the Mata in the Rata.
So out now come the Cardinals. And for them,
now, this is our house. If we were in Soldier Field, I would understand that.
And when you start plotting
this is
for
our
this
house.
drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
No,
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A play fake. Bradford.
Oh, come on.
And down he'll go at the 25. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action. Now Bradford. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
Okay, please no blitz. Please don't get like.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Bradford.
Oh yeah.
Away. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll take this to the
avoids the hit. Fourth down. Let's go.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bradford escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
There's a lot of guys coming from that
play
side.
fake. Bradford rolling to his left.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it.
26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Ole! 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 Ole!
Second touchdown here in this first half.
Ole! Ole!
In for 6.
God bless
Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, boys.
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals,
I like it.
Football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers.
Oh,
in this
okay.
case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Shit. Oh, God, I wasn't ready for a play yet.
First half. More from the desert.
All right, we keep on getting hurt by these. I want to go into man coach because we keep on fucking up here. So, all right, let's put pressure on Trubisky.
Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd down.
Yes.
Cohen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
I like it.
4th down after a loss of 1.
Oh, yeah, they're
He
gonna.
may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
I like it. I like it.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
He's gonna be
and I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is,
he got it out. I saw him coming.
Sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Out to his left.
Get there, bud.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
They really like
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Bradford
nope.
No! Taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
All right.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
No,
just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bears take over. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less.
Damn it.
So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point.
What?
There he goes inside the 30. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Chicago.
This is the toughest game of the year. I didn't think it would be Chicago Bears.
And the Bears are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
All right, let's get a field goal.
But a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
All right, let me run it. Let me run it.
Oh, you against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
But you got to figure if something
he's there.
goes wrong,
yes.
You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Bradford now from the 50. They'll roll him out right. Caught, right side, Gresham. And shutting him off, now open field. Pushing tacklers aside.
Yeah.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's just get a little bit closer.
Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes a field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a
50-yard
attempt. And Dawson's
I knew I left 1 second on the clock.
as we head toward halftime. So they boot it through, and now we're all square after 2 quarters of play.
And what's that great term you taught me? They're level, right? They got back to level. Now they get to go back in the locker room, regroup, and start over in the second half.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up.
Tied up, boys. We have a game.
To our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
They have a lot of passing.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here's Trubisky and his boys.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Cunningham now to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Ooh.
He's taken down.
I like it.
Buchanan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
No.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 14 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Bro,
right there.
please tell me about that.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
What? That's bullshit. That's bullshit,
So 5
bro.
yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in
Bullshit,
the
and
first
you
front,
know
you
it.
got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Trubisky draw play, gives to Howard. And he
Ooh,
takes
hit him hard.
right near the 45-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
Ooh, I like it.
Down he goes. Marcus Golden.
3rd and 10 now.
He's the one that got to him.
Man
He
coverage.
takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Let's go.
And on the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just a 5-yard
like it.
pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is
go
find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Ah,
A gain of
inches.
7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
Oh, yeah.
Goes down at the 23-yard line.
I like
Big
it.
run there by Johnson.
I like it.
47 yards on the ground. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll try to throw now. Bradford eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's
Take that Laffy Taffy girl.
Sometimes it's
Take that
design,
Laffy
and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that
Okay,
play,
let's
was
go.
able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They pitch it out to Johnson. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage.
I just
to
wanted
the
to go left
14.
because I know Khalil Mack
It's a
is to
loss
the
of a
right.
yard there, and now second down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Johnson. Well, he showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
His pass
Flag!
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
All right,
this is going to get him a 1st down.
I like it.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Automatic
Because they're
first
inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here's Bradford.
No, I saw my man, bro. I saw my man. He was right there.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
Mother effer.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls. They were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first.
Hey, 4th down, and we went for it. We are a 4th down team. A lot of media will be talking about that.
Touchdown run, and the Cardinals have broken the tie. Dawson able to connect on the extra point.
Take that lefty.
Carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Boom, 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 boom.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Woo! Trubisky can't handle that shit, bro.
The son Reddick coming on the blitz.
Let's do it again.
For a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Oh my God. This is beautiful.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
And he has to punt the ball.
But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Going for the deep ball.
Nope. Thank God.
It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that
shit.
me and the head coach,
he's still up.
to disagree. All right? But he
No,
knew
he's not.
he wanted to be
Look
aggressive there,
how
as you pointed
back
out.
we
So I
won.
guarantee
Oh,
he told
my
his
God.
defensive coordinator,
Defense is like,
guys,
oh, look
ready.
at that.
I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it,
I'll
just
be
make
like,
sure they're
bro,
ready to
shut
go
your
out there and
mouth,
bail us
little
out.
boy.
Time
What am
for
I
a
saying?
break. We'll come back for the electrifying
No matter what, we're getting
conclusion
football out
after this. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They go to Johnson again. Gets around him. Flashes another juke.
Not bad.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Oh,
Get off me.
Him over. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots
Well, that
the
sucks
kicker
for the
in a
Bears
big spot
because now
here.
it's a
And Dawson's kick is
huge,
good. And that will push the lead
touchdown.
up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Cunningham now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I like it.
And now Chicago getting ready to go
Well,
as
boys,
they take the field. And
it was a
that
tough
last
game,
drive,
but
went for it on
we're the
4th, turned
winners.
it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it,
Oh, wow.
I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened.
think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
I think he should have
because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
believed in the
Anytime a ball's
defense
thrown in
and
the
just
middle of the
punt
field,
the
it's
ball.
popped up in the air. I expect
Man.
someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. He gets it to Sims.
Ooh!
And that play will
Well, they're gonna go
nowhere.
for it.
Losing yardage back near midfield.
I
at
put
the
pressure on
49.
Trubisky.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down.
Trubisky, you suck ass, little boy. Ass, little boy.
With such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for
I
this
just
one.
want to try out
So
this
with
play
that,
real
we
quick.
can just about close the book on this
So
one,
we
Charles.
want to
Yeah,
go
what's the
here,
old
we'll
expression
go
about slim and
there.
none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Thing I wanted to do a no-look pass.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Bradford.
Whoa!
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, let's try it.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And this is good.
Hey!
He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Well, now we know
And
that
right
the
there's
kicker
something we've
can't do
seen,
that.
I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And he
I thought we
can't quite
intercepted
pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
One last shot for Trubisky. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a return
GG's.
at the 34.
We are 3 and
When the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Well, boys, I love taking on my Chicago Bears, and that was the closest one. It was 17-17, but we were stepping up to the plate. Chicago couldn't capitalize, and actually, they did not score any points in the second half, did they? Yeah, so definitely on the Bears talk shows, they're going to be talking about how the Bears had a great first half, but they choked in the second half. So 3-0, boys. Let's go. Well, that's about it. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't.